Thank you very much, Professor Koonin, for giving us a short interview about your interesting book and your findings on climate change. The first question I have for you, you start your book with a dedication, I quote, "For my many mentors who taught me the importance of scientific integrity." Can you explain what you mean by that and why it's so important for climate science?
So in complicated issues like climate and energy, we need to balance scientific considerations against economic considerations and other societal factors. But the scientists are the only people who can bring the science to the discussion. We have to do it transparently, without bias, to bring those ideas to the public. Unfortunately, in climate science, many scientists have stepped outside of that role and start making judgments and opinions about factors in which they have no expertise.
Thank you very much. The climate activists are trying to convince us that science has settled. As the title of your book also indicates, much is nearly as certain as they would like it to be. Can you indicate which elements of the climate change problem you believe are unequivocally established?
Yes, I think we know that the globe has been warming on average over the last 120 years. We know that carbon dioxide has been accumulating in the atmosphere, mostly due to the burning of fossil fuels, and that exerts a warming influence on the climate. But what is not very well known or understood is how the climate responds to those influences, not only in terms of temperature, but extreme weather phenomena. We don't know how those changes in the climate will affect societies and ecosystems. And then finally, I don't think we have much of an idea of what we can reasonably do about all of this.
Very clear, thank you. So, my last question. In your opinion, is the climate debate a purely scientific debate, or do you think there is more ideological debate? I mean, the leaders of Extinction Rebellion, they are saying that the real problem is not the climate, but it is European civilization and the capitalist system.
Well, you know, that gets into issues that I have no expertise or frankly no well-formed opinions on. I can't tell you about the science. I think most scientists would agree on the scientific facts as I've tried to present them in the book. The problems come, or the contention comes, when you understand or try to understand what the implications of those scientific facts are for our energy production, the way we run society, capitalism versus other systems, and so on.
It should be a scientific debate instead of a purely ideological debate.
Well, the ideological debate should come after the science. The science is what it is. We need to inform the politicians and the public about the certainties and uncertainties, and then let them have the debate.
Thank you very much, Professor Koonin. We'll certainly read your book with a lot of interest, and we thank you for coming to the Netherlands.
Great to be talking with you.